Whee! Oh, dang, it's so much easier. Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. I'm Mostly Darklink, and today what I have for you guys is a Nautilus farm. Now, as always, I'll go over how the farm works, materials you'll need, and then I'll show you how to make it. Quick reminder, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me grow my channel, allows me to make more videos like this for you guys. As of 1.21.11, we now have a new mob, and with new mobs means new farms. So what I have for you guys is a Nautilus farm. Now, Nautilus farms are fairly easy to make. We have just a small breeding area here, and then down here we have a killing chamber. And this is specifically to get Nautilus shells. If you want Nautilus for writing purposes, you can also have a little back exit here for when you breed that goes out into like a little pond or lake or such. And from there you could tame them and use them as mounts. But today I'm going to specifically show you how to use this to get Nautilus shells, so that way you can more easily get conduits in this game. Now, in order for this farm to work, you are going to have to tame the Nautilus up here at the top. So you are going to need pufferfish to at least get this farm going. These ones are already tame. You come up here, you can breed them all. But right now, looks like I have already bred all of the ones that are here. But once they are tamed, you can either give them pufferfish or you can give them any fish. And that'll make them happy and they'll breed and make a little baby Nautilus. Now, a couple of things when you first get the Nautilus in here, sometimes you gotta punch them. That's because they'll get stuck, and any babies that they have will also be stuck. So punching them gets them to actually move around, gets them unstuck, and allows for the babies to come drop down here. Now, once the babies come down here, they'll sit here, just let them grow up, and then you'll take your sword and open up this trap door, and you can sit here and just kill them all. And you'll get some Nautilus shells. You may notice, but didn't get a whole lot. That's because even though we could farm them, there is still a very low chance for them to drop. So with nothing on, like what we just used, you have a 5% chance to get 1 to 3 Nautilus shells out of a drop. Now, I don't know if you don't know the math, but that's 1 out of every 20 Nautilus that we kill here is going to drop a shell on average. Now, if you take, say, a looting 3 sword like we have here, that bumps our chances up to an 8%, or a 2 out of every 25. Now, you may have just realized if you're going for shells, it is a bit slow, but it's a nice guaranteed way. And like I said, you could come break the back of this, and instead of using the farm to get shells, you can use it instead to get mounts. Now, you may notice we got 2 farms here. This is it above ground, and this is it below ground. So you can very easily have this at ground level. Makes it a lot easier to breed up the Nautilus. And then you just have like a staircase here coming down to where you got them all. And then you just do the same thing, kill them to get the shells. All right, enough talking. Let's show you guys how to make this. All right, this is a fairly simple farm. So all you really need is a chest, a hopper, a trapdoor. You're going to need an iron trapdoor, because something I didn't point out up there, if you don't have an iron trapdoor, you can accidentally close it and you will end up accidentally suffocating all of your Nautilus, which is no bueno. And then you'll need a fence, 14 building blocks, 2 buckets of water. And then for using the farm, you're going to need some amount of pufferfish. I have half a stack here, and that is to tame the Nautilus that we are going to breed up for the farm. And then if you're going to be using it for shells, you will need a looting 3 to get the best results. All right, start this farm. Go ahead and put your chest down. If you're going to be building this below ground, go ahead and dig yourself a 1x2 hole going 4 down, and that is going to be your ground level here. And once you're down to the ground level, just follow along with what I'm doing with this above ground one. Yeah, so once you got your chest in the back of it, go ahead, put a hopper down, and then we're going to put a temporary block on top of our hopper here, and we're going to put our trapdoor, not the iron one, our other one, right here like this. Now we could use this temporary block to build off of like so, and then go ahead, break that temporary block. Now once the temporary block's broken, go ahead, build up one like so, and then you can either build off your trapdoor like by holding shift and clicking, or you can do temporary block and come around. Okay, so that's our second layer there. And then what we're going to do is come up like this, leaving this part exposed for right now. On this part, we're going to put a fence down. And then we're going to put blocks on either side of our fence, like so. Now, off the back of this block, go ahead, get your iron trap door down. Now, something I did forget, because we're using an iron trapdoor, we are going to have to power this block here. That way it is open, like so. And then we can go ahead and put another building block on the side of the fence here. And then we're going to waterlog this fence. Something that I did forget, go ahead and place your other bucket of water here on top of the hopper. Go ahead, close it up. All right, last two things. One, I can't count. You need another fence. But go ahead, put a block on top of our fence there. And then we're going to put another fence down like so. And that's it. That's the farm. Now we got this built. We got the most challenging part, which is getting the Nautiluses in there. Now, the way I found to get them in, that's kind of sort of not really easy, is we're going to build up around like so. Then have something like that. We're going to get rid of our fence here for right now. Then we're going to want something like another trapdoor right there. And this is just to make sure no water comes and washes away our lever here and closes this trapdoor. We want that to stay open. Yeah, and then we're going to build around like that and then get rid of that block. All right, now we got our top exposed. We just need to bring our Nautiluses over here. So if you make something like a water stream, like say, let's go ahead, pretend this is going off to some area that has our Nautilus. We got a water stream coming in here. We got our Nautilus. We just need to make sure the Nautilus is tame. And then let's get another one in here. Okay, we got two tame Nautilus. Now we just need to get a saddle. And then I'm going to use a bucket, but we just need to block off our water flow here. You can either just put a block there or look at it. I mean, if we block it off like so. I accidentally killed the Nautilus. I've done this way too much. So be careful. Let's actually get our Nautilus in place before we block it off. That's probably smarter. Let's get our second Nautilus again. Now we're going to need a free hand. That's because we're going to need to be able to click on our Nautilus like so. Okay. And then we just need to bring them down. Then quickly put a saddle on this one. Can also move them down. There we go. Now we got them both in here. Now the big thing is just going to be you need to be able to cap this off. We could probably just take all this down now. And this is probably going to be the harder part. Oh, shift click. Okay. So if we're back here. There we go. Now the next hardest part is getting out of here. You need to get out of here in a way that doesn't accidentally release the Nautilus. I guess if you come down, you don't have anything here yet. You can always bust through here. Yeah, it's probably a smart move. Go ahead, bust out the back, replace the back, and you're good to go. All right. Now we can get rid of all these temporary blocks and then put our fence on there, and we are good. And we can now breed up, and slowly they'll either have the baby Nautiluses come down here, or the baby Nautiluses will stay up here, and you can continue to breed more. This is not going to be the quickest process, but hey, we got a Nautilus farm. Yeah, quick and easy Nautilus farm. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If there's something you'd like to see me make in the future, let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, see ya.